Right, well, a funny thing happened on the way to the forum. That's what Frank Howard used to say. After that last video, which I've just uploaded, I ran the engine on the starter motor for about another, I don't know, 2 charges of the battery. And now the oil is pumping around the engine perfectly. So I don't know whether there was an airlock. Maybe it couldn't get to the oil filter properly and it was stopping it, or I don't know. There should be enough pressure there to sink a small battleship. Anyway, the oil came pouring out through the front and the rear cam boxes, which was the good news. Well, I say good news. So I put the cam box covers on so you can't see it anymore. So you just have to trust me that I've said what I've said. So now all I need to do is water pump, and I've been going through the box of bits, and there's a engine cover missing from the left hand side, the clutch actuator mechanism. Oh, that was the other thing. There are 2 clutch push rods in these engines. There's a big one which goes all the way through, which pushes on the mushroom doodah in the back of the clutch, and there's another small one which comes out to the actual actuating mechanism. When the oil started pumping around the engine, it pumped it along the main shaft as well into the gearbox, and it came out through the hole where the small push rod, which is a GS500 push rod, funnily enough, if you're going to use the TLR, oh yeah, I can't find it. I bought a TLR master cylinder cable, and I'm fairly certain I had the actuator. What I found is this, which is the TLR master cylinder and the hydraulic pipe, which will get thrown away, and get one of these nice blue ones go on it if I ever do it. Or I might just take the shaft out of that TLS engine and put it in that TLS engine. But the oil was coming out the end of the main shaft, but it doesn't anymore. So I need to put some more oil in the engine, then everything will be fine. As you can see, I've tied it up. Well, no, I haven't really. All I did was I put some rags over everything so you can't see how untidy it is. Isn't that clever? Not really. Anyone want a TLS petrol tank? I've got some TLS seat side covers. I've got a TLS frame up there which has been modified. Some of the things have been ground off of it. And I've got the rear subframe. Might want that myself actually. I've got a headlight unit, UK, and a tail light unit. If anybody wants them, just give me a message. If you don't, then you don't. But I sold the fairing. I've got a seat for it somewhere as well. Yeah, there. That's the front seat unit. I haven't got a rear seat, but well, I have, but it's from my TL. And I'm thinking actually the TL that I've got, I'm going to just turn it into a track bike. I'm going to take all the unnecessary electrics off of it, like lights and indicators, and I'll take that thing off of it for holding the rear number plate and stuff. Things and stuff. So that we can do this with it next year. With that engine, after I get the ECU on this bike flashed with that engine, then we'll be doing some more of that at Donington, that at Brands Hatch, in the time-honoured fashion. Anyway, that's enough of this. So, not stripping the engine down, the oil's going around fine. Must have had an air pocket or something, or something, I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is.